boy, man, I tell ya. You know what, guys? There comes a time in everyone's life where they need to stop. You need to stop and take time to think, really think things through. They need to plan. They need to figure out what they're going to do with their life. What does their future hold? What are they going to do? Thankfully, we're playing on Feed the Beast server, and I don't have to think about those kinds of things today because all I have to think about is Etho Corp. What does the future hold for Etho Corp? Well, we do have our bees, and I love my bees. I love Honeycomb Labs or EthosLab or whatever we want to call it. Uh, Maybe we'll just take one quick stop here. I don't want to devote the whole episode to this though today. Just show you where we're at with the beekeeping. We've got all the crazy machinery. Going and doing stuff. Excellent. Indexer, gene pool, splicer, not really set up. What was this? Climatizer, sequencer, purifier, synthesizer, isolator, and there's like two more I need to make yet. Crazy stuff. I don't know what most of it does even myself. Have not really gotten into the automating of stuff. These gates are bugged, I tell you. They just glitch out like when I leave the area, and they just don't work. I have to change it. It'll work if I restart it, but did my bees die? No, I packed them away. That's right. So I got the usual guys. I got like 5 really good honeycomb producing bees, or 6. Then we have these guys are new, Unweary Princess. They make these stringy combs, which are very useful for making stained glass. Over here I've also expanded. We have water bees now. You need these lily pads for them. I kind of stopped the bee thing for the moment. Nothing's really happening here because I want to start doing other things today. But this is like my good bees chest. We got a noble princess. We have all these unweary ones. Stone bees. I've touched into getting industrious bees, and I've also, these are stone. Oh yeah, there's another chest of stuff. Ho. These are all hive bees, most of them, except for we got hardy, purebred hardy bees, which are getting pretty close to like making copper and those kind of bees. The really good bees, we're getting close to getting them. But yeah, that's about all I'll show you for today on that. So our future guys, we need to start Etho Corp, the main branch, today. This was just a side project that, I shouldn't be starting side projects if I haven't got the main one even started. But I'm not going to lie, I've been ho-humming about Etho Corp, not knowing what I want to do, what kind of building I want to make, or how I want to really do things. All I do know is I want to power everything with biomass. That's our ultimate goal here. No other form of power. Like if we convert biomass power into lava, that's fine. If I use a lava then, but it's got to come from biomass is the plan. So I thought it would be kind of cool, sort of start a main area here and have these villagers all around us, and maybe expand that and be like the center of our villager city. So I cleared out a whole bunch of space here, cut down the trees, got everything kind of prepared, ready to go. But then I got to thinking, I don't really want to do that. The main problem I'm having with my build idea here is if I do I want to do something awesome. That's always my goal in Minecraft. Do something that's going to impress myself, that I'm going to have fun with, going to impress other people, and just interest people, including myself. That comes first and foremost, that I'm having a good time doing what I'm doing. So I thought about doing a big build, trying to make it really cool and intricate and have multiple layers with everything kind of working together. Not really the best idea now that I think of it. The problem with doing that is I would have to kind of build everything all at once. I it, well, I wouldn't know how to plan it in sections unless I pre-built it somewhere, which is not really something I enjoy doing. Pre-building, then rebuilding. My new plan. Etho Corp is a futuristic sort of industry, so we are going to the skies, guys. That's right. We're gonna build islands in the sky, and we're gonna we're gonna do sections that way. We're gonna have like a storage room on one island and power plant on another, that sort of thing. Kind of like what I wanted to do in my end, in my LP world. And on Feed the Beast, it works out perfect. The main problem I had in my LP is, first of all, creating islands, very, very challenging when you have to mine every block one by one. Second problem, actually being able to manipulate them in the mid-air is really tough in vanilla. Here I have a jetpack, which is extremely useful. I've always wanted to do like an island build, but it's just so challenging. And we even have ways of placing large amounts of blocks really easy, so I am excited about this build. Oh yeah. And then we might still have a village down below here, a little city, but we will reign above our villagers in Etho Corp. Alright. I'm going to try to get started here. Oh, behold, guys, the first island. It is done. It is amazing. Oh, yeah. This is where we're at, man. I think I'm going to call it Temporary Island. This is just where I'm going to keep my blocks and my tools and stuff we need to build the islands. Over here is where I plan on actually building one. Well, this is an experimental process. I have no idea how well it's going to turn out, to be honest. But I'll just run you through my plan on how I plan on building these islands. Actually, let's get rid of this gravel. So I got a bunch of tools here. We got the filler. This is the main tool we're using. We need landmarks for it. We're going to need a pipette, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever it is called, I have no idea. Actually, we need all this stuff, don't we? Yeah. We're going to need some blocks. I'm going to use smooth stone, I think. It's not that hard to cook stuff in Feed the Beast. I got plenty of power. So I think in the long run, I'm going to regret it if I don't use smooth stone and if I just use cobble. But how do we do this? Where to begin? This is a bit challenging to figure out. Actually, can we do markers? Yeah, we can just do markers like this, can't we? Get one over here. Oop. Take that out. One over here. Zoom. Let's go up one more block then. Here's the thing. With our floating island deal, this seems to be about the sweet spot, the middle range area. Electric jetpacks, they only go up to 190, and then they kind of, you start to sink down. So if I go beyond that, it's going to be hard to actually build. Zoom. I think that's a graphical glitch. I think it's actually connected all the way around in the third dimension there. So we'll probably keep it around here. I would like to be able to fly around in the world I'm creating. Although we might go a little bit beyond that. These trees are actually very close to us. We may eventually cut them down. It's because this is an extreme jungle, so those trees are actually like at Y100. They're really high up in the air, like above cloud level even. But they're not too bad either, if we decide to leave them. So what we're going to do Let's build a little platform. Just a very tiny platform. I'm wondering how quick I'm going to be able to do this, because the plan is to build our islands out of these rectangles. Okay, that complete our frame. Let's try to rescue some of these landmarks. But in order to actually give it some shape, we don't want just one rectangle per island. We want to build our island out of several different rectangles, like probably at least 10 per island. Again, we're going to try power everything with biomass. It's oh, I don't have a lever. Are you kidding me? Darn. Do I have any wood up here? Oh, no. Okay, well, it's sunset. It's going to be dark. This is a good opportunity to just take a break. Okay, so the night is over. Let's get our work going here. So since I've been doing this beekeeping thing, I'm getting all sorts of this beeswax stuff, and I can make these wax capsules out of it. I have like an endless supply of them, basically. And with that, I can put biomass in them. And I also have these red wax capsules, which you get from nether bees. You put one of these into the biogas engine that fills it up with lava. And then if we put one of these in, that'll give it the biomass. And our engine's ready to go. So if we put in our building blocks, our stone, into the filler, give it a recipe. The fill recipe is 9 bricks in a 3x3. And power it up, it should start building our island. I think, once this gets going. There it goes. Alright. Relatively quick, too. If I want, I could get a second engine or so going here. Is it worth it? It's hard to say. Well, I could use this time to take down the dirt, I guess. Because I actually don't want any of this left behind. That's awesome. Alright, well, I'm going to let this go, and then we'll start another rectangle probably. Chocolate. Oh, I know it's chocolate. So good. And it's done. Sweet. How much did that use? Oh man. I need cobble. Oh my goodness, that used a quarter of a barrel of smooth stone. Sad thing is I've recycled most of my cobble, so I don't have a whole lot. I'll have to get more by mining more. Alright, but that's our first operation done. Big chunk of stone. This is going to be our main piece of the island. Awesome. So I think this setup is going to work out pretty good. It only took one biomass capsule to do all this work, and there's still some left in here. Now I'm wondering just how tough is it going to be to start a new rectangle. What I plan on doing is using the pipettes. I'm going to suck up the lava and just break the engine. I'm going to lose a little bit of biomass doing this, whatever's left in it, which wasn't very much. Take the filler stuff, break that, take my very precious lever, and we're going to start in a new area now. Mark it out and reset things up. I think I'm going to put a rectangle over here. Kind of want it to be fairly random, but maybe we'll do one here. Zoop. And go out a little further. What I plan on building on this island is a tree farm setup. One of those automatic forestry tree farms. Oh, did that not activate? There we go. And Oh, you know what? I actually want to start it down lower. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we'll start it down here. So. Oh yeah, and by the way, in my cave here, where I've been doing my mining, I started up a wheat farm because I needed seed oil for the bee stuff to make the frames and the apiaries and all that stuff. You need seed oil for that, so this is where it's been coming from. But I got all this wheat building up, and I'm just waiting for some stone to smelt for our island. So while that's going on, I'm going to try trade with the villagers and see if we can get some emeralds or something off of them. Hey, what you got? I don't want a cookie. I don't want a cookie. There we go. Yeah, that's what we want. Oh, yeah. How many can we get? Is that it? The trading is a bit strange. He'll probably let me trade again. No, he's had enough. Darn. That didn't last long. Hello? Oh, it's a white coat. He wants paper. That's good. But not today. Stay. Good. Oh, yeah, there's like 4 guys in here. Alright, what do you got? You want emeralds for bread? No. Emeralds for chicken? No. Fish for emeralds. There's a good guy. I'll take it. How many will you give me? That's it? Don't tell me that's it. Come on. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Where is it? Yeah. Where'd my guy go? Oh, he's hiding. Ah, he's got it X'd out. Darn. Oh, this one has 3 guys in too. Might get something out of these guys. Hey, you want fish? There's another weak guy. Awesome. Probably get 3 more at least. You take more? Oh, we got more. What's our limit here? 15, 14. That's probably it then. Oh, he's happy. Yeah. Darn. And no, thank you. Alright, I got another section laid out here, and there is plenty of smooth stone now. Or at least for this one. I'll probably have to get more after it's done. Let's get our engine going once again. That's pretty simple. It really is. What I'm trying to do is sort of overlap the rectangles, and it'll help to make it easier to smooth out afterwards and look a little more interesting as well if they're not so defined. Watch it take shape before our eyes. It's amazing. Well, guys, I've been at this for a while, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, actually. It's cool to watch. It's cool to do. It does take quite a bit of time, though, longer than I thought it was going to take, just because I'm doing so many setups here. Like, each of these takes a little while to set up, and it's not really the time it takes to place the blocks. It's the whole setup and tear down and move blocks and all that stuff. I did make a second filler to help speed things up, too. Because I can mark out my next one as this is going, and it gives me something to transfer all the extra stone into when it finishes. But yeah, I've been at it for a while. The island's starting to take some shape. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be as well, because if I'm putting a tree farm here, those are, I think, 13 by 13. And you can imagine the space, like if it went all the way up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, yeah, a big part of this island is going to be the tree farm still. But I want this extra space for putting trees and grass and bushes and maybe some minor structures and other things as well. I would like paths and we gotta have places to put bridges to go to other islands and things like that. So we need a fair bit of space for each island if we're actually using it for something. But here's the dealio. we're doing all this, right? We're getting close, or I think it's getting close to where I'm done with the filler stuff. And then what we got to do, I don't know if we have time to do it today because it's going to take me an unbelievable amount of time to prepare for. But, well, I also want to put some stone below here, give the island some depth. But what we got to do, mining laser, that's our second stage. That's how we're going to smooth everything out. We're going to shoot lasers at the corners and the edges and try smooth everything out that way. And then the second step to smoothing is I'm going to actually go over and place dirt everywhere for grass, and that'll give me a way of manually smoothing it block by block for any other refinements I want to do. So that's kind of the plan, but to get the mining laser, I am not anywhere close. I hate to say it. I haven't done the machine stuff is the thing. I could use a spawn machinery, but I'm going to need it anyway for my home here, so I may as well set it up. So to make a, oh wait, we saw it there. To make a mining laser, we need some stuff, a lot of stuff. We need these, advanced alloy. That's not too hard to get. I could do that pretty quick. You just put some metals in a rolling machine. We got rubies. We got our advanced circuit. Here's one that's a little tricky. A 360K helium coolant cell. We need a bunch of tin. Copper's not hard to get. Then it goes down to 180. This is where things get tricky. More tin. We got plenty of tin, not a problem. But we need helium cells. And to get that, you either got a industrial centrifuge glowstone, which I don't have one of those machines, or endstone, and that's probably not going to happen. So, yeah, I got to make an industrial centrifuge first of all. The main problem though is getting titanium. Titanium is really tough to get in this. We need an industrial blast furnace to smelt it. That is not easy. And then we also need to actually get the titanium, and to do that we need an industrial electrolyzer. And I have everything prepared to make that. I found some bauxite dust. Oh, I'll probably need more. And it takes a ton of power as well. In total, it's going to take over 1 million power, is it? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to keep working at this. Oh, and hopefully we can get to making the machineries and maybe make the mining laser today. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I got some stuff ready to go here, and I'm using Zisto's trick here where he lays everything out in the chest beforehand so you can see easily what is involved in making something. So this is an industrial centrifuge, this thing here. Extractors are easy. These are easy-ish. You need 8 pieces of steel, which is basically iron. And you need 4 iron plus some of these circuits to get 16 of those. So that's pretty easy. So that's our industrial centrifuge. Ready to go. Now, can I remember how to put it back together? now that I moved everything. No, wait. And yes. Awesome. Okay, so we got one thing. We'll need that for the helium. Then next up is our industrial electrolyzer. Most of this stuff's pretty easy too. Oops. Magnetizer. And that. So that one's pretty easy to make as well. And I'm going to use this to make some zinc first of all for mixed metal ingots. Totally got that wrong. Yep. There we go. Cool. So yeah, these where is it? Alloy. Bring it up. This one. So you need these things. Put the metals in a rolling machine. The one I'm going to use to get these is this one here. Steel, brass, and zinc will give us 3. And I'm going to get the zinc from Let's see, where should we get it from? This. From this dust. You get this from the nether. I have tons of it. That'll give us sulfur and zinc. Takes 15,000 EU. And that's what I need this for as well. So once we get all that stuff ready, we're going to make a blast furnace. Which is expensive. You need these. Oh boy. Copper. Or nickel, or yeah, that's not bad. It's all these what do you call it, machine casing or something you need. Yeah, I need to make 30 of these, 6 steel, 2 advanced circuits, and a steel steel hull thing again. That's a lot of iron involved, but I think I can do it, so I'll just put it down here for now, and later we'll move it. I like this machine. It's cool. Like on the old mod pack we were using, you had to put this stuff in an industrial centrifuge, and it would take 41 minutes to get titanium. In this one, you put your stuff in, it just consumes a ton of power quickly, and you get your stuff quickly, which is nice, but it still uses the power. So that's nice. The industrial centrifuge, it still has a lot of recipes to it, but none of them take long anymore. Like, I think the longest anything takes is 2,500 seconds or so. Yeah. Like the absolute longest. Copper. You get copper from it? No way. Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, yeah, it's much better now. So that should give us our titanium. Gotta start working on that blast furnace thingamajig. Wait a minute. 2,500 seconds is 41 minutes. Whoops. Oh wow. On average, most of them don't take that long though. Most of them are 4 minutes or so, tops. Oh baby, we got it. We got our 2 titanium. We just need to smelt it. And by the way, with this biomass route I'm taking, I just want to point this out. Try to wrap your minds around this. If you think I'm not going to have much power in our setup, you think I'm going to be struggling all the time, think about this. I just filled this barrel finally, full of saplings, 64 times 64. That's over 4,000 saplings. Do you know how much power that converts into once I process it? Do you know? It's like 250 million EU, 250 million EU, just about, a little short. And that doesn't count processing costs. But yeah, that's a lot of power. Biomass is awesome. 16 advanced circuits, 8 steel machine hulls, tons of steel. And we have our reinforced machine casings. We just need the actual blast furnace. And we are golden. Oh yeah. Oh darn. I forgot about that. Alright, I think we got it done. Everything we need to make a blast furnace. I don't believe it. It's taken so long. It's good though. This is a very high-end item. We want it to be hard to get. Okay, do that, do that, do that, and we have our blast furnace piece, the actual thing. Then I made the 32, well we only need 30 technically, but I made 32 of those. You need more for different metals, like tungsten. You actually have to upgrade to an even better heat sink block or whatever it is. And I think the way we build it is like this. 3. It's 9. This will be 27. at 3 levels. And then 1, 2. I think you can do that. I've never actually used this or seen it used. Hopefully that works. I don't know. Alright, incomplete machine casing. You want me to finish it? You... That means I'm... 4 short. Darn. This time, we got it. We got it. Excuse the poor setup, by the way. We're going to be moving this stuff pretty soon. I hope I counted right. Whew. Yes, okay, it works. Now, for this thing to actually function, we need to give it 128U constantly, is what I read. That's why we have this MFE. Alright. I'm just going to run it like this. Oh, makes me cringe. Alright, it'll work though. And get our titanium. I think it takes a while to do it. It's going. Let's just double check this. Yeah, like... Okay, you can do steel in it. Iron and coal. Wait, what is that? Hot tungsten steel ingot. Oh boy, there's several steps to it. Oh man. Where is titanium? 128,000 EU. Oh, I thought it was double that. 50 seconds. That's quick. And we just about got one. Cool, so I got everything I need for the helium thing as well in here. So I think we got it, finally. Yes. Okay, another advanced circuit. If you're making advanced circuits, use the electrum ingots. And if you're just making the regular ones, use it too. Get double the amount. Alright. Take that and that. Some more tin. It's actually less than a stack of tin to make this thing, I think. Not too bad. And then we need our crystal. Crystal. That's ruby and titanium. Titanium. Oh, what was it? Oh, right. Titanium and circuits. Oh, I've missed my mining laser, I think most of all from the last world. This thing is awesome. Holds 200,000 EU. My power production is pretty crummy down here. It's at max speed, I'm getting 20 EU per tick. So I'll have to be a little conservative with my mining. Might take me a while just to gather the power to do what I want with it. We got our mining laser. We are done down here. Let's head back to our island. We don't have a whole lot of time to shape it today, but we'll hopefully get started. Doesn't that look weird? Oh man. So I put in the center hang down area. Now I'm making a shorter but wider area. Got the stone. Get this going. It gets ready. Yeah, it's going. There it goes. I maybe should have made this a little wider, or I didn't do enough sections, I don't think, to make it real smooth, but I'll manually fill it in, I guess. Just fly around down there. This part, I would say, is pretty close to done. So this may be the last one we have to add. Let's just fly around and see what it looks like. So all these like sharp corners and stuff, that's what we mostly want to get rid of. And some of the lines, like those corners too, get rid of those. And just try to blend it all in. And then I'll put a layer or two of soil over top. And I'll probably leave the bottom stone. For this part, I'm going to make it pretty pretty steep at the center point, and then it'll slowly get wider and wider, and then really get wide near the end here. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Gonna put the tree farm right here. Gonna this corner here I don't like very much, so I'm gonna wear that down quite a bit. Yeah. So just give me a second to finish up, and we will start mining. Something about this though is just so cool. It's like I'm walking around something that's being built before my very eyes, fighting mobs on it, and I don't know. This is awesome. Oh wait, careful. My engine's down there. Pretty cool. So much stone though. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I need more. I gotta get more. Chainmail skeleton. Give me your chainmail. Ah, I've never gotten chainmail from them before. Okay guys, we are going to do the smoothing now. Hopefully, I really hope this goes well. You know, this isn't... I don't know exactly how good of an idea this is. How well it will work. Hopefully... Oops. Hopefully it works okay though. What's our jetpack yet? We're good. So, gotta take the most off this area here. So let's just try it out here. Okay, that takes a pretty big dent out of it. Oh man. Oops. Oh, that was a bad shot. Ooh boy. I'll have to be a little more precise. Oh, that's good though. That's what I want. A nice randomness shape like that. I gotta be more careful though. Okay, we mostly want these corners gone. What am I doing? This is crazy. See, I don't like that hole there. I don't want anything like that happening. Gotta make sure I hit the corners. There's a bad spot there. This side here is really flat. Oh man, this is a little harder to control than I thought, but maybe with practice I can learn. Alright, let's move up a little higher. I'll have to smooth that out by hand a bit. I do want like randomness to it as well. I don't want it to be a precise science, but... Oop, bad shot, darn. I gotta be more careful with my shots, otherwise I'm really gonna mess myself up. And I don't like when it does a whole flat area there instead of like smoothing out the corner. Wonder if there's a trick to that. Like that, that's a better shot. I have to do it from underneath. That was a flat section again. Alright. See, that was a nice shot. Smoothed out the corner very well. Yep. Better way of getting glowstone. Bees, Guude. Glowstone bees. Or something. It exists. But anyway, you get the point. Oh, I'm out of juice too. Darn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep recharging this. And there's no convenient recharging station up here, unfortunately. I have to go down to my cave every time. Or get a lap pack or something. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. I'm going to keep working at this. Hopefully get something nice and polished looking. Once we get the grass up here, that's all you're going to be looking at anyway. The beautiful green grass. I'm excited to see where this goes, though. Alright, have a good day, guys. See you later.